Will the real Slim Shady please stand up?
I'm the real Slim Shady. I'm the real Slim Shady. The show before the show and a whole lot more. So here's the thing. I was just looking at the prices. Do you realize that we have not just one concert, but two concerts? Three. Count them, 3 concerts to go to.
Man, we're going to be providing entertainment for
if
the
you're going to lean
whole
down,
city of
and I'm going to
Seatown.
be, we need to lean that down just a little
okay.
bit. Now, you know how you can lean down. It's just.
I'm just being lazy.
Yeah, you're fine right there. So, welcome to an exciting Monday. Did you get rocked this weekend?
I didn't even feel it at all. Well, I don't know if I felt it. I was Saturday morning, Friday night. I was at a Quick Trip, and all of a sudden I hear this pop, 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 and I thought I was involved in a drive-by shooting, but I guess I was involved in an earthquake.
That was like the power lines popping around you.
Well, so it doesn't sound like a pop, 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 right?
I was slept through that one.
Okay.
I was snoring. I was dreaming, man. But that's funny, like drive-by shooting.
Yeah,
So it could have been a drive-by shooting.
Well, the cops all swarmed the place.
You were drive-by shooting then. You didn't mention that when you said this before.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden cops were all over the place?
The cops just swarmed the place, and I was like, dude, we got to get out of here. I felt like Tupac.
It was a drive-by shooting.
Yeah. But I lived it through it.
You did, well, they didn't shoot you.
Well, Tupac didn't live.
Yeah, but Tupac wasn't there at that shooting.
No, Tupac's dead.
Yeah,
well,
I know.
Allegedly.
Oh, was he like Elvis?
Yes, they think some
He's
people...
living fat on some island somewhere.
Right.
So we had the shooting on Friday, which turned out, well, I guess it was a shooting.
Right.
I thought it was just going to turn out to be the earthquake. You didn't tell me the cops swarmed it.
Yeah. And then this guy's like standing there.
That's an important thing. Earlier she's like, well, I was at the gas station, Quick Trip, filled up with gas, and I guess I was a part of the earthquake because I heard it pop, pop, pop. I thought, ooh, drive-by shooting. So me and my friend, the next day we're talking, well, guess that wasn't a drive-by shooting. It was an earthquake.
Yeah.
And I was like,
well, and
you didn't mention there were cops everywhere.
This guy, comes up.
And then some guy's running with a money bag in his hand and a gun.
No.
Nah, couldn't have been must have been the earthquake.
No, this guy, like, he's walking up and his pants are all falling off and you can see his boxer shorts and he has no shirt on and he's like talking to the cops. He's like, what? And he's like all amped up and stuff. And I'm like, dude, we got to get out of here.
It was just an earthquake. It's okay.
Yeah. So that was my earthquake story.
And you seriously thought that was the earthquake? That pop, pop was a gun. I seriously.
And then the next night, I'm at the Caravan, which I don't know why I was like, woo,
that's a
going
club,
out.
by the way. If you're like me and you don't go out on a Friday or
the
Saturday.
Caravan's been around for years, though.
But
everyone knows the Caravan, but you.
But if you're, a homebody like me, and we're watching the OSU game.
Oh, I was watching that game. This is like.
So she gets this phone call from her mom.
No, I get a text message, and she's like, dude, did you feel that? She didn't say dude. And I was like.
It was another drive-by shooting.
She thought the rapture occurred. I was like, well, he forgot me.
Hey, we have to talk real quick.
No, we don't.
Oh, we don't have to talk here?
No.
Oh, all right.
Ice Bizzle.
No, this is a seg.
Screw it.
That's radio lingo. The rapture has happened.
Mm-hmm. But it didn't happen because I'm still here. And you're still here, and I know you love Jesus.
I do. I went to a church meeting last night, so it was a good thing.
Are you a part of your church? Or your churches that merged?
Of course I'm a part of my church. I go.
No, are you like a deacon or a...
No.
No.
We don't have anything like that. Turns out that's all run
Do
by...
you ever do the offering?
No. I mean, yes.
Like, do you stand on the side and you're like...
Oh, do I collect it? I'm like, well, I donated to it every
No,
week.
I'm not talking about tithing.
No,
sound
I
like
don't.
you have
I don't collect
enlightening
it. I was an offering collecting person back when I was in high school. I rocked at it too.
What, you have to stand there and hand it off to the next dude? And then go to the next pew line? I can't see it being difficult.
See, when you go to like the new churches, and they just have a bucket and they just pass it down the aisle. Every I think it's a bucket and it goes to the other end and then someone comes along and picks the buckets up.
Right.
But back when I was a kid, they had these little trays.
Yeah, I remember the trays.
But that's the confusing part.
Why?
Because there's one usher on one side and one on the other, and
Right.
you walk down, and some people cannot do it. And it throws everything off because, like, do I give it to you or do I go 2 aisles up? And you have to have connection with the person across on the other end of the pew. And if you don't have that system going, you're like, two are going down one at the same time, you know? Or or you miss one altogether, and it's just embarrassing. It takes true skill to be a truly good offering collector. Andy Barber.
My two favorite
Star
people next
here.
door.
Come on, Bubba.
He needs to get a part of the show for the show.
She goes to church and takes the offerings?
No, we're
takes the
talking.
offering.
Jim is talking about how difficult it is to be an offering plate person.
Oh, you mean to be tempted by all the cash?
No, not to be tempted.
No.
Just to get change for the soda machine later on.
Oh! Does people ever go, when they put it in, they go, hey, can I change for a 50?
Yeah.
Oh, please.
You know.
No, you don't do that. That's rude, I think.
I say rebuke y'all! Rebuke!
Hey, have you ever heard of the Caravan?
Of course, I used to dance there.
Andy used
Jim's
to
like, what's the Caravan? I'm like, dude, it's been around for
1987, but it
years.
was top 40 music. Now it's country.
Now it's country.
Oh.
There you go. See, I'm still a homebody. I don't go out. Doesn't matter how long it's
He
been
went to
there.
the Blue Well this weekend.
I did go to the Blue Whale this weekend. That's
And
fun.
tell about your wallet. And don't say the BC phrase.
The BC phrase. What's
Think
that?
about it.
The BC.
What happened when you remembered you forgot your wallet?
BC. I don't remember. The BC phrase. Write it down so I'll tell you.
Okay.
So, we're going to Claremore to the Wild Wilcock
Excuse
parade.
me.
What's it? Will Rogers Day parade. We're taking Alex and Abby. My wife was working, so I thought we'll go to Catoosa first, and we'll go see the Blue Whale. And we're almost there, you know. And all of a sudden, I see a cop on the side of Route 66, and my butt clenches. I'm like, whoop! That's BC.
I was saying, don't write butt clench.
My butt clenches because I'm going a little over the speed limit. I'm like, whoa, slow down! And if you're a guy, you understand that you are conscious of your wallet in the back, and should you clench and it's not there, you realize that, oh, I don't have my wallet. And I realized at that point that I didn't have my wallet in my back pocket. So I'm like, oh boy, slow down. So I get speed limit all the way to the Blue Whale. So we got to the Blue Whale and played, and then we were going to go further on to the parade. And I told the kids, I'm like, listen, I don't have my wallet. We can't go. I have no money to buy food. So we can either go home, skip the parade altogether, which I figure they're going to take because it was like 25 minutes to get back to our house. And then you have to go to Claremore. Or we can go home, get my wallet, and go to the parade. And what did they choose?
The
Daddy,
wallet.
let's drive 20 minutes back home, and then another hour back. I spent the whole day Saturday on the road. Fortunately, only this much of it was my butt clench.
Clenching his butt.
All right, must go to work. That's the show before the show.
Okay.
I had a whole lot more, but Natalie was talking about some club that no one ever goes to.
Say bye.
Bye.